So let's now talk about how to complete a player analysis chart. I'm going to start by just talking about this very first row. Most of these spaces along this first row can be filled out directly from the player card. What can't be, we will then turn to page 53 in our student manual and do some calculations. So let's start with the easy stuff first and just see what we can find right on that card. So our first one is a PA, which is plate appearance. And looking at Sammy Simpson's card, I don't see a plate appearance. So that's going to need to be calculated. We move to our at-bats, or ABs. And we're going to be doing Sammy Simpson, her 2010 statistics. We decided that's her best year, and so that's the year we're going to run our statistics on. So I see at bat, her number is 597. So we're going to fill in 597 right there. And then we go to our next one, which is hits. Their hits is also here. That's great. So we just fill that in, 109. And next is 1B, or singles. Looking here, I don't see a 1B, so that's going to have to be calculated. We'll skip it for now. 2B, 34. I'll fill that in. 3B, she has 3 triples, so we fill that in. Going back to our player card, home runs. She had 28 home runs in year 2010, so we'll fill in 28. Back up to the player card, base on ball, 60, so I'll fill in 60. Next is SO, strikeouts. So we look up here, and strikeouts is 47. Very good, so we'll fill in 47. And then we have other outs, and that's not up here, nor are our flyouts and our groundouts. And so we won't be able to fill in those. So looking back on this first row, we see we have a few holes. Those are the areas that we need to actually calculate. So how do we do these calculations? Well, like I said, we turn to page 53 in our student manuals. So I'm going to show you page 53 here. Here's page 53. The first one that we need is our plate appearances. There's your PA. And there's the actual formula that you're going to need to calculate in order to do our plate appearance. And so I'm going to put a piece of paper over this and write down this plate appearance formula. So plate appearance. We take our at-bat statistics and we add it to our base on ball. And that's going to give us our plate appearance. Okay? So let's go back and find those numbers that we need. All right. So here we go. Back to 2010, back to our player card. The at-bats is 597. I'm going to put a 597 underneath, plus. Go over to our base on ball. There's our base on ball. There's 60, so we put a 60. Now, if you can do this in your head, that's great. Or you can just get a calculator out, and you can enter it in your calculator. So 597 plus 60 equals 657. 657 then is our plate appearance. So we take that number 657 and we fill it in here for our plate appearance. There we go. Now we need to do our singles. So again, that's blank here, so we have to go back to our formulas. This is in the student manual. Find your singles, and here it is down here, 1B. It's hits minus your doubles, minus your triples, minus your home runs. So I like to just write that down. Here we go. That's our hits minus our doubles, minus our triples, minus our home runs. And this is going to give us our singles. All right, so let's fill in all those numbers. All of these, again, are on our card, our player card. So here we go. Our hits, 205, minus our doubles, 34, minus our triples, 3, minus our home runs, 28. And we get out our trusty calculator, clear it, and put those numbers in. It's just a bunch of subtractions. So here we go, 205 minus 34 minus 3 minus 28 equals 140. So 140 is our singles. Take this away and write in 140. We're almost there.